Namaste, I'm the Queen of Cups Montreal. This week's reading features the Modern Witch Tarot. Whether you are unattached or in a relationship, this reading will help you navigate the aftermath of spats and disagreements with your person of interest. With your person of interest in mind, I invite you to pick the deck or crystal which resonates strongest for you. In the video description, you will find links for my tarot reading services, my Etsy store for healing crystals, and my social media. You will also find timestamps for your chosen reading, which you can use to navigate the video. Thank you for joining me. Please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications for future readings. As always, love all and harm none. This includes yourself.
Namaste, Amethyst group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this reading is for anybody and everybody, whether you're single, attached, or it's complicated, who had a disagreement or an argument with a partner or a person of interest. So I do shuffle these cards beforehand. I just wanted to give them a little extra energy now that we're here with you. And we're going to explore the backstory a little bit, how the other person's feeling right now, how to heal things, and what's next now that we've had this little spat or disagreement. Okay. Position number 1 is, how did we get here? Position number 2 is, how are they feeling now? Position number 3 is, how do we find resolution? And position number 4 is the near future. So here we have position number 1, how did we get here? I feel like there was an energy of somebody going too fast, too quickly, of striking out, of striking forward, of feeling like we're almost there, we're going to push through, we're going to push it that extra mile. And I feel like there was a disconnect here because it was too much too fast, or too fast too quick, and I feel like that created the dissension. The 8 is about fulfillment and almost being there, but not quite. And the Wand's energy of like this moving forward, this fiery energy, perhaps propelled you ahead too quick. Somebody got ahead of themselves. Right now, is it any surprise, they're feeling like the 3 of Swords. They're feeling hurt, they're feeling disappointed, they're feeling let down. Everybody's case is different why you came to this reading, but I do feel like there is some remorse here, and there is some sadness. They don't want to be at odds with you. There's a sadness and a hurting. They don't feel indignant. They don't feel justified. They're just as sad as you are. And then we have, how do we find resolution? I feel like the best way to find resolution, here we have the 7 of Swords, is to be able to recollect yourself and realign yourself. Maybe take a step back, move away from the energy, move away from the negativity, go on your own a little bit, lick your wounds, be separate, be an individual. So give them time and space, and give you time and space. And then you can come back and you can discuss things. But for now, everybody needs a little time and space to recollect themselves. To collect themselves, I should say. And the near future, here we have the 7 of Wands. I feel like the near future is not altogether done. I feel like there's going to be some hard work. There's going to be an issue of perseverance that needs to take hold. This issue is not fully resolved, but I do still feel the best way to resolve this is to kind of do this 7 of Swords energy of kind of sticking on your own, stepping back and doing your own thing for a while to collect yourself and collect your feelings. In the near future, yes, there's 7 of Wands energy. I feel like there's this issue of having to work through things. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be tricky. I feel like tempers might still be really sensitive or prone to flare, but I do feel like this is about sticking it out and muscling through. This week, for this reason, or at this point for this reading, I've chosen all crystals that can help you calm down. That's Amethyst, Blue Quartz, and Smoky Quartz. In this case, I feel like there still needs to be a lot of talking that's done. There's a lot of wand energy. And I also feel like there's grounding that needs to happen. So for that, I would say a grounding stone like obsidian. And I want you to get a stone for communication like amazonite. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you receive it today. I look forward to seeing you every month for your regular monthly reading, and the beginning, mid, and end of the month for your love reading of all kinds. Thanks for joining me, guys. Namaste, Blue Quartz Group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is for anybody single, attached, or it's complicated, who've had a disagreement or a spat or a downright fight with a person of interest or a partner. We're going to explore, a little bit of the backstory. We're going to explore how the other person's feeling right now. Where or how to find resolution, and what the near future holds after this. Alright, so we'll get you through this. So, Five of Wands. I feel like there's this issue of confusion. There was an issue of you guys talking to each other around the issue, or not talking to each other at all. There's an issue of confusion, or too many chefs spoiling the soup, as they say. I feel like there was not a clear cut, there was confusion and there was miscommunication, and there could have been a little bit of chaos too. So this happened from a miscommunication, which is a good thing. I think it can be a bit of a relief for some of you that this was a miscommunication. How are they feeling now? Obviously, they're feeling disappointed, isolated, left out in the cold. They're feeling alienated and alone, and I feel like they feel removed from you. So they're really struggling with not being comfortable with you, not being close to you, not having the warmth that they used to feel with you. And I feel like you both put your walls up. You both felt a little bit removed from one another and just kind of went in your separate corners because of this miscommunication. How do you find resolution? Here we have the Ten of Wands. I feel like, yeah, you do have to kind of sit in this discomfort a little bit. You have to sit in this discomfort and say, look, you tell me what you meant, and I'll tell you what I meant. And then vice versa. Because I feel like you have to revisit this. You have to sit in this discomfort and revisit this and go through the hard work and the disappointment and the stress of like having to actually talk things out instead of alienating each other and ignoring each other. So I do feel like there's more challenges ahead in terms of facing one another, but at least it won't be prolonged once you get the story straight. Remember, this is a miscommunication after all. And then what does the near future look like? Here we have the Queen of Wands. So obviously I feel like things are going to return to their passionate selves. There will be growth again. There will be confidence again. I feel like you two lost your confidence, maybe lost your connection in the sacral chakra with the passion and the emotional connectivity and receptivity. So I do feel like things will warm up. Something tells me that this connection, whether you're single, attached, or is complicated, is very spicy. And I feel like maybe you have these miscommunications more than once, or if you had this miscommunication issue before, because it's very fiery. So what is my prescription for that? I think you need something to clear the mind. Selenite, lapis lazuli. And then I also feel like you need a comforter through this, because it seems like there's going to be a little bit of cringy moments coming forward when you both have to explain your side. So I feel like Moonstone will do the trick for you. Not only does it stimulate the crown, straightening the thoughts out, but it also brings comfort and soothing. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you received it today. I look forward to seeing you every month for your monthly reading, and at the beginning, mid, and end of the month for love readings of all kinds, just like this one. You can also contact me for a personal reading through the links below, or even through YouTube messaging. Thanks for joining me, guys. Namaste, Smoky Quartz group. Thank you so much for joining me. Isn't this a beautiful piece of Smoky Quartz? For my crystal nerds out there, like myself. Thank you for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is for those of you who have found yourself in a conflict, disagreement, or knockdown, dragon, so to speak, figuratively, not literally, fight with a person of interest, whether you're single, it's complicated, or a partner if you're attached. So position number one is, how did we get here? This is where we're going to look at where the signals got crossed and the conflict erupted from. Position number two is, how are they feeling now that you've had your disagreement, your little row? And position number three is, how to find a resolution. Where do we go from here? And position number four is, what does the near future look like now that we've had our disagreement? So position number four tells me this is a Four of Cups. I feel like somebody was not feeling fulfilled. Somebody was not feeling acknowledged, inspired. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be you that wasn't feeling fulfilled. Like you weren't getting enough. But that won't be the case for everyone. But I feel like somebody was not feeling fulfilled. Like, see her little shirt here? It says over it. She was done with it. And I feel like somebody was really not getting their needs met and they're just done with it or over it. What is the other person feeling now? I feel like they're trying to come up or strategize about what's the next step. How do I create a bridge with this person again? How do I link with them again or bond with them again? How do I create this connection that we've really been lacking, or this fire that we've really been lacking? So they're trying to come up with solutions. This is a great thing. How do you find resolution? I feel like you really come together. This is Three of Cups energy. Come together, help them find solutions too. If they're trying to find solutions, how do we liven things up or heal things, or how do we get on the same page, illustrated by the Eight of Pentacles? Then join them with the Three of Cups energy and say, like, look, I'm in this with you. How can we work together? Be willing to work together with the solutions that they do come up with. And here we have the near future. This is the Devil card. So for me, this tells me this won't be the only time this happens, guys. I want you to be careful that you release the negativity. I want you to be careful that you let go of any toxic cycles or any negative cycles that keep repeating itself. The Devil card's not bad. It's just a wake-up call to, like, cut the negativity and cut the repeated issues and cut the toxic cycles of interacting. So I want you to look at any old patterns that you're bringing with you, old patterns they're bringing with them, if it's a relationship, and definitely try and clear those out, release them, cleanse them with the Pisces energy that we're leaving behind, or Aries energy that we're walking into. So I definitely feel like, and motivate with the Aries and cleanse with the Pisces is my point. So you guys, to do that, I feel that I want a spirit of love here. I really do, and collaboration. So that's why I would say rhodonite, or even Dalmatian jasper, because it is a spirit of collaboration and cooperation. So I'll take away my rhodonite and put some Dalmatian jasper. As for cutting the negativity, I would even recommend, you are the Smoky Quartz group, get some Smoky Quartz. You might even want to delve into some black tourmaline as well. So you can cut these negative cycles and stop repeating this. I think the person that you have in mind today is making an effort. You just have to work with them and meet them part of the way. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you received it today. I look forward to seeing you every month for your regular beginning of the month reading, and the beginning, and mid the beginning, mid, and end of the month for love readings of all kinds. You guys, I'm also available if you want to book a private reading. You can contact me through my social media, send me a message through YouTube, or go to my website, queenofcupsintuitiveservices.com. Thanks, guys.